Mouse, will you move again? Do you have... Mine don't.
Wait.
Mine don't do that.
I want to make you a VTuber.
I would want to do
give
it.
you gravity.
Okay.
We're recording.
Well,
whine about it.
Thanks. I'm excited. I'm really nervous. I was trying to sleep earlier because I sleep during the day now. My schedule is like all flipped around. So I sleep during the day and I stream at nighttime. And I'm here like it's 12 noon. I need to go to sleep because I need to be on this. But then I was like,
No,
so
don't be
nervous.
stressed. It's fun. It's
We
safe.
haven't had a guest in how long?
So long. I think quite
Like-
literally, Mouse, you are like our first guest in a year.
I think it's been more than a year.
I'm so honored. What the heck?
So
And you chose me as your first guest? Oh, no.
Yes, absolutely. What the heck?
This is also coming as such a surprise because I don't think we've talked about this. All of a sudden, people are gonna open up this episode and be like, "Ironmouse is here." What the heck?
They're gonna be freaking out.
What's this
This is so
cartoon
sick.
doing here?
Who let this cartoon into this
Oh,
podcast? Have you done other podcasts, Mouse?
I've done not I think I did I did a immune deficiency podcast, but I think I've been on a couple of VTuber related podcasts, but never outside of the whole VTuber thing.
Let's go! Hell yeah! We're happy to have you
so
here.
cool.
Wait, Connor's a fake fuck. They've never had you on Trash Taste?
No. Oh
What?
my god. Dude, he was like, our first rule is you have to be there in person. I was like, well, me then, okay. Jesus, I can't be there, so never mind.
Drama. No way.
That's so mean.
They could green screen you in and you could be on the table, you could be jumping around.
They don't do that. They had VTubers
They're
on, so they had
bitches.
my friend Case on and my friend Maury on, but they were physically there and they had to green screen them out.
Whoa.
They would green screen them out and then put their VTuber model in its place. They only allow people
Whoa.
to physically be there if they're on the podcast.
Why?
Hey, Trash Taste, we're calling you guys out. Cringe alert.
Let's go.
Change your rules.
I just think it's just so weird because it's I feel like technology now is so advanced that it doesn't really matter if I'm there or not, but they say that, oh, you have to be there because of technology, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, okay.
I'm going to say
whatever.
something
is
really
so-
brave. I think they hate women.
This is so fun. This is a drama podcast. I'm having so much fun.
Oh my god, they're gonna be like, I can't. Ironmouse started drama with Connor. I can't believe it.
Real and true. We all
Oh,
hate him
God.
now.
I can't.
Hold on.
I just don't get it. I'm like, we're in 2024. Surely it's fine now, but it's not.
It's
So
not. That's fine.
They're behind and they're not progressive. This is my first time meeting Mouse. Cutie,
Oh.
Sorry.
you guys have talked, right?
I love Mouse, yeah.
oh, I love you too. Thank
I get
you.
nervous
Thank you for
around
having me.
you. Every time I
What?
go to message Mouse, I get nervous.
Why?
I don't know.
Because you're famous.
You're cool
What the-
and famous.
But you guys are
and
famous. What the?
And swag. We're not.
What you guys are cool and
No.
famous and swag. What are you talking
Maya's
about?
goat literally
No.
peed all over her car yesterday. That is the
So
least
much
swag.
That is amazing. And
There's-
my okay, hold on. Let me try to explain. My mod / assistant / manager is obsessed with your life, Maya. She wants to be you. She's surrounded by animals all the time. That is my dream. And I'm like, I think that's so sweet. I have to
Your
tell
mom
her.
assistant manager is a fan?
my mod /
Not
assistant
mom,
Oh,
not
I
mom.
thought it was your mom. I
Oh,
was
yeah,
like,
No, my
Mouse's
my
mom is a fan.
No, my mom. She doesn't know how to use a computer. She doesn't.
Aw.
Neither does mine.
No, she's too old, man.
Mod
tried.
is way less cool. I'm kidding.
No. She's super cool. She's been my best friend for years. She's
Aw.
been there since the start of me being Ironmouse. So she's been with me for 7 years. She's my sister, kind of like my mom.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, excellent segue. Since the start, can you tell us how it started? How Ironmouse started? Because I know nothing. I'm fake. I
No,
know
it's
nothing.
okay.
Big
It's okay,
fish.
it's okay. I started streaming because I was lonely. And I wanted
Cutie.
friends.
Same.
Chime in.
I
Same.
feel like everybody has the
Same.
same reason, you know? I was super lonely. I wanted friends. Like I said before, IRL as like the Ironmouse, like myself. I'm sick in real life. I have a condition called common variable immune deficiency disease. It is a primary immune deficiency disease that like does not allow me to create antibodies to fight off like infections and disease. So I get sick a lot and I get sick very frequently. I have to get plasma uh every week.
Oh, man.
Wow.
It's crazy. But when COVID happened, I had to well, I was already isolating before because I had to have limited contact with people. But when COVID happened, it was just like horrible, like even worse isolation than before. So I started streaming in like 2017 and I had just gotten out of like this huge like hospitalization and I was just like, man, I really want to do something, but I don't know. I really can't like I couldn't get a job. I couldn't really do anything. So I was like at a point in my life where I was just like, what, am I just gonna like rot away in bed and just like not do anything with my life and not have any friends and not talk to anybody? Because I would get so sick I could barely talk to like my
Oh.
family, you know. So I was just like I would watch streams. I would watch streams and stuff, and I would be like, man, they're having so much fun and it looks like so much fun, and I really I wish I could do that. And then, but I was like so like self-conscious and paranoid and scared to be on camera because I had like horrible anxiety because like I'm sick, I'm on assisted medical devices, and I'm like I was just so like embarrassed to be myself that I was just like I can't be on camera. And then my friend was like, hey, there's this thing called face rig that you can use and you can be like a literal anime character. And I'm like, okay. I was like, maybe I could do that. And then I tried it and I was like, oh, cool. I can make friends and I can start streaming. I did not start streaming with the intention of becoming this.
Yeah.
So few people do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't want to. I was like, I didn't think about being famous. I didn't think about anything. I just thought I can make friends and just like hang out and do something like every few days on and play games with friends and like have like 5 to 10 people just hanging out. It's super chill, and that was like my mindset. And then all of this happened.
How did all of this? I'm just gonna bombard you with questions this whole episode. How did you start growing?
Well, at first, I had like no growth for like so from 2017 until 2020. I was like hovering from like 5 to 10 to 15, and then like on my birthday in 2020, which is in January, I think the max viewers I had was like 50 to
Okay, huge.
75.
Huge day.
And then I met Project Melody,
Oh,
who's
yeah.
become like a really good friend of mine. She's like one of my best friends. I met Project Melody, and she really liked me, and I really liked her. We really vibed really well, and then she rated me, and it was like she changed my life.
Really?
Basically.
It was that
Yeah.
just one raid?
Yeah,
From a
because
raid?
she blew up so fast on Twitch because she was like the first like
She was
anime
like the
cam girl.
sexy VTuber, yeah.
She was the sexy VTuber, the first anime cam girl. Like no one's ever thought about something like that. Like I remember the internet like came after her because they were like, "What is this anime girl doing on ChatterBait? How dare she take my job?" Everybody was so pissed. They were like, "How do we even know she's a real person? She says she's an AI." Like
I don't even care if she's real. She's hot as
Exact-
hell.
but it's like she's a total real person, a very hot real person, by the way.
Okay.
And you know, she rated me, and I remember it was like a rate of like 1,000 people, and I was like, what the heck? So it was like a combination of that and COVID happening, which it makes me so sad because like COVID was such a terrible thing for so many people, and it affected so many people's lives and stuff. And to me in my head, I'm like, man, COVID was great for
Yeah.
me, and I feel so bad. I feel so bad saying it. I feel so guilty because everybody had such a hard time. But to me, it was like I was already like about that life, you know, about the
Yeah.
whole I can't go outside life. So it was just like now everybody else can't go outside, and
You and
now
the
we're just
Among
all
Us
hanging
devs
out.
were just thriving. Just the
Oh
best
my
time
god.
ever.
The fact that that game blew, oh my god, that was crazy to me. I was just like, whoa, what is this?
Yeah. It's so crazy because that was 4 years ago, but it feels like yesterday.
It's so weird that it feels like yesterday, but it also feels like a million years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
then
never played Among Us. I don't think. Maybe once, twice.
you didn't play Among Us?
I don't think so.
I
I don't
missed
remember.
out.
Well, we're changing that today. It's time to have an Among Us collab.
We can
Welcome
do
to the
that.
Among Us podcast. Okay, that was so. You got that rate in like 2020,
Yeah.
and now you have.
And now I
Hold.
don't mean to blow your head up at all, Mousy, but you are like the most famous VTuber.
What the?
No,
Oh,
no.
God.
Do I have this right? Do you have 205,000 subs?
I don't have that
Had?
many subs anymore.
205,000 subs on Twitch?
Well, that was for my subathon, which I'm having another
On
one.
Twitch? What
That's
the heck?
crazy.
I'm having another one, but I don't have that many now. Like it's nowhere near that now. But it happened for my subathon, and it was a wonderful moment. Everybody was so sweet to me, and I'm eternally grateful.
Yeah,
that people are so
you've
kind.
broken the record multiple times for highest sub to woman on the platform.
Yeah, that is correct.
crazy.
It was a woman VTuber Latina.
Yes. Yes.
I can't even fathom that amount of subs. How long was your subathon?
a month.
Dang.
It was just a month. I extended it because I was like, oh guys, you know, I felt kind of bad because it's like it was nearing the end and people were bombarding me, and I'm just like, if you guys do it, like I'll honor like an extra week. So I did like a month and an extra week.
When
And I
you
almost
slept, did you sleep in your bed back there?
I did. I slept in my bed on stream.
That's
That's
so
so
cute.
cool.
It's cool. It's so cool. I think there's this funny thing where like any like FaceTuber sees VTubing and they're like, I want to do that. And there's probably VTubers that see FaceTubing and they're like, I want to try that. And it's just
Is it
like,
called face tubing?
that's what I'm calling it.
Oh, I call
Oh.
it flesh tubing.
A flesh.
Oh,
That sounds cool.
That's
I call it flesh
crazy.
tubing, and it's stuck. And now everybody in the VTubing thing, they call it flesh tubing.
Okay.
And
I don't
and
wanna
some
be a
people get
flesh
offended when I
tuber.
say it.
It sounds like a flesh tube, like a fleshlight. Like
a flashlight. Sounds like a flashlight.
I'm a flesh
Fleshlight
tube.
tubing.
That's fine. I'll be a
That's my
flesh
friend.
tube.
That's what she does. No.
Oh. Oh.
Wow.
Oh, God.
How'd you get your username?
Oh my god, it's such a like everybody's like, oh, it has to be some inspiring thing. Literally, like my nickname growing up used to be Mouse because I'm small. So IRL, I'm 4'10".
Oh my gosh, you're
right.
tiny.
Small.
Yeah, I'm small. So like sometimes VTubers like they'll have like their real height, but sometimes they'll have like a fake height. Like it's a lot. But I had my real height, so I am 4'10" in real life. I was always called Mouse, like growing up. You know, because I was always so small. But I loved Sailor Moon,
Okay.
and there was a character named Sailor Ironmouse. I was like, oh, Ironmouse! I
Oh,
love
wow.
that name. So that's
Love it.
that's how I got me. It's nothing crazy.
Oh, it's
It's
a
so
good
cooler
it's a
than
good
mine.
name though. Yeah. I
What
think
do you
have,
mean?
my name is stupid as hell.
Your name
Cutie's
is
name
cute.
is stupid as hell.
My name
Well,
is
your
dumb.
name is not stupid.
Yes.
Your name is not stupid.
Oh,
Mouse.
it's
When Cutie
I'm
and I
a
are out in
30-year-old.
public, I have to refer to her as Cutie, and nobody knows that that's her username. So everyone thinks we're gay.
in love. And Maya's super homophobic, so that's problematic.
Ah!
Oh my god.
That's not true.
Oh no.
Cutie, how'd you get your
Let me
name?
just leave then.
I didn't. I just yeah. I don't want to whatever. So you were explaining this earlier. This is fascinating. And you probably, if you don't want to talk about VTubing, you don't have to. You don't have to be the VTube expert today. We don't have to talk about this if you don't want to. But you said that there's like an interesting separation that VTubers have to have from like their real selves and your VTube self.
It's true. It's true.
What is that? And like, where does that come from?
I think it's because like a lot of people that watch VTubers, they just want escape. Like, it's an escape. You like a lot of there. I know some people that don't watch normal streamers at all. They only watch VTubers, and it's because they just don't want to be reminded. I don't know. Maybe they don't want to be reminded that they're human beings. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It happens. A lot of people just don't want to deal with real life, and they just want to be submersed in this like fantasy like anime world, because every VTuber has like their own lore. Some of them don't. Like, you don't have to have lore to be a VTuber. You can just be a person who wears a model. And a lot of people, there are some people that don't like the fact that I say that, because VTubing should be, they think VTubing should be XYZ thing, but I think VTubing is anything that you want it to be. And if you want to be a normal face cam streamer that sometimes you don't want to wear makeup and you want to wear a VTuber model, go right a fucking head. I don't care. But some people, they really like that separation. They don't like you to talk about your real life. They don't like seeing your face. I remember some of my VTuber friends, like, they did face reveals and they showed themselves on camera, or they showed themselves, like, they showed a picture of themselves, or they went on stream as themselves, and they got so much backlash from it. Like,
Oh.
there was a lot of supportive people, but there was also a lot of people who were like, "Oh my god, this is what's wrong with VTubing today. People just show, why call yourself a VTuber if you're gonna show your face?" And it's just like,
Whoa.
let them do whatever the they want. Jesus.
Yeah.
That's so weird because we have the opposite problem, right? Like flesh tubers, they flesh
It sounds
tuber
cool when you
viewers,
say it. Yeah.
all they want is more of us personally, right? Like they want us to talk about what's going on and what we ate for breakfast and who we're dating, and it's like a reality TV show. That's so interesting.
But it's crazy because like they want to know that too, but they don't want to know. They want to know it as your character. And it's so hard because it's so hard to explain, because there's a lot of people that wouldn't mind knowing more about me.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
there's I've it's just a whole spectrum of like, you get people that don't want to know anything, but then you get people that want to know everything, every little thing about you. And it's kind of, it can get kind of like scary sometimes how much people will like try really hard to figure out more about you. But I get it, I don't know.
Yeah. And is the lore, so I know you have lore where you're like a
do.
satanic
I am
You're like a
literally, my
demon.
lore is literally Satan.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
did it as a joke too, because when I started VTubing, like, I did not have lore. I was just like, I'm just me streaming, blah blah blah. Ironmouse, I'm anime girl on the internet. But then like when I like made my character and I like bought my real first VTuber model, because I was using like free models at the
Mhm.
beginning and just like skin hopping from like VTuber model to VTuber model, but I didn't own any of them.
Yeah.
And then like everything started picking up, and just a lot of like complicated stuff. It was just like, oh, okay, well, I don't own it, so I could get in trouble for doing this.
Right,
you know?
right.
But there was other things involved too, but I could get into that at another time. But it's like, I decided to make my character, and then I remember I was on stream and I'm like, I don't know what my lore should be. I'm
Yeah.
just a girl, but I have horns, so I guess I'm a demon. And then somebody's like, you should just be literally Satan, and I'm like, I think that's a great idea. I'm literally Satan. So then it became like this. It was like throughout time as I like kept on streaming, I created like this story for myself, and now I have like this big ass like lore that I'm Satan and I fell from hell, and I have like Bubi as like my demon attendant, and I joined this company, and they're all magical type people, women, and it's just it's crazy. It's crazy how like I could literally like write like a manga.
You
like, with
could. You
story.
could. That's what's so interesting, because
Yeah, you should.
you don't write the lore. It's more like, you can correct me, it's more like you slowly just answer questions, RPing, right? And then other
Yeah.
people compile it, and now you have a Wikipedia page this big of Mousie's lore.
The Wikipedia. Oh my god, I have a TV tropes page with
Yeah,
like
it's crazy.
it's so big, and I'm just like, oh my god, who
What
put
is
this
that?
together? Oh, a TV tropes page is basically like it's a website kind of like Wikipedia where they'll like go over like a TV show or a character from a TV show, and they'll talk about like all like the cliches that make up the character.
You're so famous.
Yeah, it's like
That's
an
so cool.
IMBD kind of. Like it's so interesting. Would you ever want to turn all your stories into a manga or a anime?
I would. I did. I made like 4 like lore videos from like everything that like
It's so cool.
has transpired thus far in like my story, because like, so I'm Satan, but like I have to exist in every universe, so there's like a multiverse of me, so there's multiple versions of me. So I made a lore video. It was like 6 minutes long, full animation of like a bunch of me's from like different universes like fighting one main me that was like super evil, and it was
gosh.
super there's a cameo of you and Ludwig in my video, Katie. You guys
That's
are like
cool.
sitting.
Wait,
you're
I've seen this.
eating
We're like at a cafe, right?
Yeah, you guys are at a
Yeah.
cafe. It was so
I get excited. Mouse includes us in some stuff sometimes. Sometimes I'll be like in the
do.
background in movie theater and I
do.
get excited.
I'll put you in one too, Maya. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Have her get
That would be
eaten by
great.
some bird in the background.
Okay.
Just
I'll
a
get
side
you chased
character.
by animals.
Yeah.
Do you like animals?
I do. I love animals. I can't have any animals, so
You
I wish I
wanna-
could.
You want to come visit the animals?
I was just gonna oh my god, it's so funny because like so I'm doing a subathon in September, and I was asking people suggestions on what we should do because I like doing like special things, and like Connor likes taking me around and stuff like that, and people are like,
Yeah.
when are you gonna visit Maya's place? And I'm like, I want to go so bad, I'm gonna ask her. And they're like, why are you gonna ask her? I'm like, well, I think I'm gonna talk to her.
Oh, well, this works perfect.
We've had one VTuber here for a collab. It was Fillion, and it was so funny. I was like, I don't know how this is gonna work because everybody visits and they like hold the animals and feed them and stuff. But Fillion was so funny. She rode our frog into battle, and she rolled in
Cute.
goat pee, and it was so funny.
Yeah, because she does 3D. I have a 3D model, but I don't really use it as much because it's pretty intense to get.
We can take
like,
you around on an iPad.
I would love
actually,
to.
our monkeys love iPads. They have their own iPad. They
That'd
would
be
love that.
perfect.
Oh my god, they'll take me away. They'll steal me. I
I
wouldn't
might
mind.
pee on the iPad though.
A lot of times I do IRL stuff. I do like on location stuff with Connor, since like he like does all this tech stuff for me, and like him and Gun, like they work so
Yeah.
hard to do like a lot of like elaborate stuff. So I was even talking to Connor about it. I was like, maybe one day we could go over there. He goes, I wouldn't mind. And I'm like, yeah, and I can make you do like really funny stuff.
Yeah.
So how did you and Connor meet? Like, how did that friendship begin? Because you guys
It's
feel
so-
like you've been friends forever.
Yeah, we've been I think one time he was gonna kill me.
Yes, drag his ass.
He's gonna kill me. He talked about me on his podcast, and everybody started spamming me with it. And it was when like I first started like growing
Yeah.
on Twitch. They were like, "Oh my god, Connor talked about you on his podcast," and I was like, "Who's Connor?" No, I
Who's
knew
that?
who he was. I knew who he was because I remember I used to see some of his videos. I watched some of his like cosplay videos. I'm like, this guy's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then
I've watched some of his old
everybody-
videos. They're crazy.
yeah, he's pretty unhinged. Like he used to dress up like a lot.
Yeah,
I
Maya
haven't watched
doesn't know
any of his
this.
old stuff. I only know Connor IRL, and he's been nothing but like normal.
I think you need to watch some of his old videos. You can
Okay,
see
maybe I
how
will.
weird he is.
He is
Maybe
weird.
I will.
He's pretty weird, but he's a great guy. He's super nice. And I remember everybody was like, "Oh yeah, he's talking about you on his podcast," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, let me see." And then he said, I forgot exactly what he said. I guess, oh yeah, he admitted to watching me, and that I was like the only VTuber that he would watch. And I was like,
That's so
and
funny.
then that same day that people told me that, he DM'd me on Twitter, and he was like, "Hey, I really like your stuff." And I remember being like, thanks. But I was like so like nervous to talk to him because I was just like starting. And I was like, oh my God, what else do I fucking say to him? What the
Yeah.
hell? So like I ended up ghosting.
No.
So I ended up ghosting him. And then
Mama.
a few months later, like he messaged me. He messaged me and he was like, hey, do you want to be in a video with me? And I was just like, okay. And then I was in his hentai dubbing video. He did a
Wait, hold.
Oh.
Pause. What does that mean?
so he had like this
What
series
do you
of
think?
videos
Wait,
where
no. Wait a
Oh,
second,
wait.
Mouse. Maya, what do you think it means?
Like voiceovering animated porn? What?
I'm sorry, but
Is that wrong? What is
no,
it?
it is. It is. No, he would take scenes from anime porn,
Okay.
but like the really bad ones, and he would redub them so that they sounded good.
Okay, that's exactly what I said.
I
Why
know.
are you guys laughing at
So
me?
it is crazy to say out loud.
Funny.
It's just funny. It's just funny, and it's crazy.
It's funny, and your facial reaction is so cute.
We want to be in one, Maya. We could hook it up. We could see if Connor's available.
I don't want to be in one. I don't.
I it was literally me just like redubbing like this horrid scene of this girl in like this wedding dress, and she looked like shit. And she's like, "How do I look, darling?" It was just like, it was just so like embarrassing, and it was my first time recording, so I was like, oh my God, I was so nervous, and then like after we did the recording, which took like 2 hours because I was so freaking nervous because it was like my first time like doing something like that, and then and then we ended up talking for like 4 hours after, and then ever since then we became like besties.
Yay!
Was that recording that video? Was that the first time you guys had talked?
Yep. Like,
so
on
what?
a
You
call.
hopped on a call, and he was like, "All right, here's your scene."
Yeah, he was like,
Go?
all right, start moaning. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
There was no moaning involved for me. It was
Thank
just me.
God.
I was just dubbing a line from a girl that like.
Oh, he gave you lines.
Yeah, he gave me the lines. Like he would
Saved.
show me the scene. This sounds so fucked up. Yeah, he would show me the porn scene and then he gave me the lines.
That's a crazy thing to jump into, not knowing somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, though it's like it was my first time talking to him. That wasn't
That's so
outside of like a
brave.
DM, and
It's
it was
so
just, like,
funny.
but it was like we just became like instant like besties. Like I remember like that same day he was like we should collab and do a stream together, and I was like okay.
Yeah.
And then that became like we started playing games every week and then talking every day, and now it's like we do everything.
Now you guys have helped save the world. Between you and him, you've raised like millions of dollars for
Yeah.
it's the Immune
Immune Deficiency Foundation.
Deficiency Foundation. Yeah.
Yeah. We have it's I'm shocked that he is as dedicated to the cause as me, because I mean I have a very personal connection to
Yeah.
it. Like they the Immune Deficiency Foundation actually helped me a long time ago when I was going through a lot of stuff. They don't know who I am like personally, because
Yeah.
the whole
Because that'd be
thing.
bad.
I feel like the less people know, the better. You know what I mean? But they, I've always expressed to them, you guys have helped me, da da da, and I just keep that level of anonymity.
Yeah.
But I was just like really shocked when Connor just told me, "Oh yeah, I'm doing a charity event." I'm like, "Oh cool, what charity are you doing?" And he's like, "The Immune Deficiency Foundation." I was like, "I'm sorry, excuse me? No one
Aw.
just does charity for the Immune Deficiency Foundation, and like just because." He was like, "Well, I'm doing it because it means something to me," and I'm like,
Oh, that's so nice.
Oh my god.
He's so nice.
Yeah.
"He's such a nice person." It's disgusting how nice he is.
Man.
Wow.
I love your
Wait,
guys'
so
friendship. I
how much-
think the duo of Connor Ironmouse on the tier list is higher than Maya and Cutie. I'll be honest.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Your guys' IRLs have been legendary.
Yeah, we don't.
So cool.
I don't even like her that much.
What are
Yeah.
you talking about?
Strictly business.
Oh no! Don't drama. The girls are
She
fighting.
would never walk me around on an iPad.
I know, Mouse. I want to take you to Disney.
Yeah, let's go to Disney.
Yeah, I know. We got it. We got to freaking do it. I've been trying.
Wait,
to.
that's cool.
I want to go to Disney, but I also want to do. There was this one stream that I'm thinking because I really want to do Halloween Horror Nights, but I don't know how I'm gonna execute it.
Oh God.
Are you scared
Wait,
of stuff?
I am scared,
Is
but
that the
I will
one?
go for you. I will take you. It's
I
so
actually
is that
want
the
to
one
do
where someone
Disney
got-
for Christmas or Halloween.
Okay.
I always
Oh.
wanted to do Disney for like a holiday.
I can.
'cause-
We could do Oogie Boogie Bash.
Yes. I love
I'll take
Disney
you.
so
She's
much.
in.
I know. I'll take you to Oogie Boogie.
I'm a Disney adult. What can I say?
Yeah, I'll take
Oh.
you.
Cutie's a Disney adult.
When
I heard that you sing beautifully, and I've never heard you
What do
sing.
you
I'm not
mean?
asking you to sing. I would never do that to you. But I did hear that you're an amazing singer. Do you do singing streams?
Yeah, I do. I as of right now, I haven't done any for a while, but cuz I'm recording an album right now and I'm like trying to like I scream a lot, so like I'm trying to like balance out the whole like
In the
resting my
album?
voice and stuff. No, on stream.
Oh,
So it's like
I was like, it's a screamo album.
no, it's not a screamo album.
do people know that you're doing an album?
Yeah, I've said so. I never said when it's gonna come out though.
Wow, that's
For my
so
anniversary.
cool.
You heard it here first, everybody. You
She's
heard it
leaking?
here first.
Or
She's a
maybe
leaker.
I did say something somewhat kind of, but maybe I was
Oh
just
my
too messed up
gosh.
to remember. Sorry. Sometimes
What?
I
What?
sometimes
Wait,
I
Cutie,
scream.
she can sing your love song with you.
Ugh.
What's your love song?
I wanted to sing. You know? Do you know Iron and Wine?
No. What song is that?
It's the civil. I think it's actually not originally the Civil War song, but it's the one that's like, I don't love you, but I always will.
You should
I'll
sing.
send it
You
to
have
you.
a beautiful voice.
I don't. That.
Yes, you do. I love you. You and Ludwig sing really good.
That's nice of you.
Why do you say that? No, you do. I would not lie to you.
Dude.
Listen, I believe that everybody can sing. You just need to find the right song for you.
I've got so okay, a few things. Maya, number one, we're doing a live wine about it in September. And yeah. And I was like, I didn't tell her the plan, but I asked her to sing a song with me. I was like, why don't we sing a song? And she was like, no, I'm not singing a love song with you. I hate you, is what she said.
Mouse, imagine you came to a live show.
Mouse would
for
sing a
Wine
love
About
song
It
with me.
for me and Cutie.
I would.
And the people walk in, and it's just me and Cutie on stage on stools with spotlights on us, singing a romantic song to each other. How confused would you be?
I think they'd love it.
Yeah. They would
I think
love it.
They would be a little confused, but they get into it. They'll be like, what is happening?
The song is like, oh my god, I love your mouth.
It's just a pretty song.
She wants
It's
to
so
sing.
pretty.
Let her sing.
Yeah. just
You can
let me
sing it. You guys,
By
can, you
myself?
guys can do it.
Okay, me and Mouse will sing.
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll sing it with you.
Okay. Thank you. I
Great. She can
appreciate
come to the
that.
live show.
Mouse has done all my concerts.
I'll do any concert you ask me
Yeah,
to
she's
do.
the best. So I'm surprised.
That's so cool.
But Maya doesn't watch my concerts. That's why she hasn't heard you sing.
Have you ever thought about having a 3D
I have watched your concerts before.
anime person perform at the Streamer Awards?
Yes.
That's my pitch.
Okay, good pitch.
Oh,
wait,
she
when does
doesn't
your
need a
album
pitch.
come out, Mouse?
For my anniversary in August.
Right. And then Streamer
Oh my
Awards is
God.
in December. First
Yes.
live performance.
I can make it happen.
Let's figure it out.
I
Let's
can
figure
even
out.
bring Bubi into this.
Yeah. Let's figure out how to do like a cool like 3D hologram cool VTuber whole ass performance.
Wait, Maya must be so confused. She must be like, who the fuck is Bubi?
She's talking about her own boobs.
Oh,
No, she's
No.
not. She's not. It's just a friend.
not.
It's a friend. Yeah.
He's my friend that is totally not Connor.
Yeah.
oh, that's
yeah.
his name.
This
What is this podcast? Because I've got a sick joke. Is Connor's name Bubi?
this is why girls can't be friends in groups of 3, because I will always team up with who else I can make fun of. So Mouse and I, yes, we're currently in the club.
It's
Who's
usually
Bubi?
always me being made fun of. It's really nice to be on the other end now.
Yeah.
Who's Bubi?
So I am a VTuber, but I have like a mascot character. His name is Bubi.
Oh.
Yeah,
What is it? Is it an animal? No. Person?
He looks like an animal. He's like,
Oh.
wait, let me see if I can bring him up. Hold up.
Oh.
Because I,
Oh.
guys.
Does he talk?
Well, no, not this version. This version does not talk.
Oh.
This one does not talk. He's just gonna flap around like a little bit.
Oh, he's a bird.
This is what he looks like.
Oh.
This?
Don't say
This little thing?
Maya. He's
I
cute.
didn't say it like that. I didn't think it was gross. I was just surprised at the speed.
This
He's
is
a
what
bat.
he looks like. He's a little like bat demon imp guy.
Yeah.
But it's because I took his powers away from him, and I turned him into this.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't turn him into this. He kind of turned himself into this because he's a little.
He's cute.
Yeah, but he's an actual little demonic man
Yeah.
that doesn't look like this.
Is he on the album?
Yes, and he's voiced by totally somebody that's not
Not Connor.
Connor.
Wow.
Definitely not Connor, everybody.
Definitely
That's
not.
cool.
Definitely not.
Okay. Well, I love this idea, Mouse. I think we come up with something really cool. We work with Gunrun and we figure out something crazy.
Oh, we could. We're actually working. I'm actually working on another song with Bubi.
What
And it's so good.
How many songs are going to be on the album?
I think like 12.
Did you write them
Wow.
all?
No, I got help. I'm dumb.
Oh.
I'm dumb. I can't write music. Like, I went to school for opera. Okay, I went to school to perform. That is my
What?
that is my train. Yeah. So I went to school for opera. That was what I was studying to become. My dream was to become an opera singer, and that's been my dream since I was like a little kid. And unfortunately, because of my illness, I had to drop out of school and like quit all that stuff. And just be like, guess I'm well, fuck me, guess I'm not gonna sing anymore. And then when I started VTubing, I just started singing again, and it was like VTubing like gave me back my life that I lost.
Right.
VTubing,
That's
I owe
so
everything to VTubing. Like it truly did like give me back my life. I was like in a really like fucked up place, and finding all this just really like saved my life. Really.
Hmm.
That's so
That's
cool.
so nice.
And you get to
Yeah.
go to so many cool places via Connor.
Via
And the
Connor,
iPad.
an iPad.
That's so interesting.
Yeah, I think I've done more in this life as a VTuber than I've done like my whole life, because like I've never seen so many things and experienced so many things. Never been to like an award show. Never done any of that stuff. It was so cool. I cried the night I went to the Streamer Awards on the iPad. Because I just thought that I would never be able to experience something like that, and I felt like I was there. Because
Yeah, you were front
the
row.
iPad, and it's like the iPad that we had, the way that it was set up, and Gun is like crazy tech guy.
Yeah.
It was set up on like the sensor thing, so that if somebody was speaking to me, the iPad would move to the person,
Really?
so that
Oh,
I could
that's
like
so,
look
I
at
didn't know
them.
that.
I didn't
Yeah,
even know
So
that.
cool.
Yeah, so it was like registering the noise, and wherever the noise came from, like it would turn to look at whatever was making the noise.
Was it like that
So-
both years?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even know.
It was not as good the first year. Like we were still like developing stuff, like we were still having like issues, but the second year it was so good.
Oh my
God.
gosh.
I was like, that's crazy. And then like we got the robot, and I remember we went around in the robot, and we didn't have the robot the last time.
Yeah.
We just had the iPad. Now we have a robot that like wanders around, and I could see everything, and I could drive it.
Oh, that's
From my
so
house.
cool.
That's so sick.
And
Yeah.
I'm just like, this is, You know, so like both times, like I cried the first time, I cried the second
Meh.
time because I'm just like I just can't believe that I'm doing all this stuff that I just never thought I would ever be able to do, and I'm just like really grateful to everybody. I'm grateful to you guys, you know, you cutie, and it's
Don't
like
say you're grateful to me. I haven't done
you
anything.
know what? I'm
Maya
grateful
helps.
to you too,
Maya
Maya.
helps.
You help.
You helped
I
the
do-
Streamer
I do
Awards.
help.
She is
I do run
my.
around.
We would call her my floor producer. We could call her
Hello.
that.
That's
me.
important.
Yeah, it is important.
Yeah.
That's really
It's a
important.
very stressful time.
She also had to be the security guard. So, see, you're.
Oh, taking people down.
Yeah, that is the
I
benefit,
was-
Mouse, of not of being on a iPad is I can't put you to work the same way I put my other friends to work.
True. Like I kind of get all the benefits without having to do any of the bad stuff.
Yeah.
I'm the one that has to take them down, get my elbows all scraped up.
Well, as soon as my robot has like arms and I can like walk around, then I can take people
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, perfect.
That's
We'll
very
put you on
nice.
security. So, when it comes to writing the songs, are you just working with one other person or how many people?
Multiple people. It's a bunch of people working
Really?
together. Yeah, it's not a one person operation. I'm not smart. I'm dumb.
Well, okay. Number one,
writes her
not
own
true.
songs.
Well, no. Okay.
Do you?
She does.
I do, but I don't have but I don't see. Okay,
She's recorded them.
only one?
They're produced.
No, just one. Okay. Stop, everybody. Okay.
I bet it's amazing.
Mouse
She won't
is the
release it.
professional here. Okay. Okay. Chill. Okay. So this is my question because I don't know. So I write a bunch of songs, but I don't know what to do after I write them. So I want to
Record them.
pick your brain about your process. How do you like what? So how did you find all these people?
I wish I could say it was just like I'm trying to think. Hold on, because it's like so many different people that I just recently connect. Okay, so most of the people. Okay, don't. Okay, hold on. So I used to do
Drama?
No, it's not drama. It's like I met a lot of the people because I worked with them before. Because when I first started like the whole Iron Mouse thing, like when I first started blowing up, I was approached by a few like rappers to be in like rap ciphers.
What?
But, like, anime
Which
rap
ones?
ciphers.
What the hell?
There were like anime rap ciphers. Like there were just like rap ciphers about like it's called like nerdcore, I think.
Okay.
And like they asked me to be like a character in a rap cipher, and because I have like a weird voice, and I'm
Weird is the wrong word, but
because I have a weird like high pitched
Okay.
voice. They were like, oh, we think you would be so good as this character. Can you be on this rap cipher with your voice as this character? And I was like, oh, sure, that's fine. So I did like voice acting, rapping.
what?
But then I was like, I don't know how to write. And they're like, oh, we'll write for you. It's fine. So I'm working with all these people that I've worked with like previously on like different like things that I got invited to like a long time ago. Now we're working on this stuff together.
That's cool.
wow. That's
So, Cutie, you
cool.
need to get an invite to be a
So
part
I
of an
need to-
animated rap.
Cutie, I can help you get
coalition.
connected with people who can make your songs become a reality.
Well, I just couldn't help but imagine like Kendrick Lamar's "They Not Like Us" and then Mouse in the background. They not like us. Just be booping around that whole time. Yeah, I just don't know what to do. So my one song that I have out is, or it's not out. Sorry, one song that I have closest to being done is with TJ. But I write more songs than I believe TJ can keep up with because he does so many people's music. So I've like thought to myself, if I ever wanted to make an album, I need to know more people, but I just don't even know where to start. So
I can help you.
oh boy. Because
I can help you.
I don't make actual music. Can you like play the piano and stuff like that?
I used to play instruments, but I don't make any of the music. I get people
Really?
to make it for me.
How do you do that? I don't get it. It's such
How
a
do I-
foreign world to me.
Play instruments?
No, yeah. How do you like you just like okay. Do you come up with the melody or anything like that?
No, I just basically like tell them, okay, this is the general feeling that I want for the song.
Huh.
And then they come back to me, and somehow every time they always get it right.
What?
That's so cool.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, so this is the vibe that I'm going for, and this is what I want, and this is the type of genre that I want, and this is what I'm thinking about. Like, I just give kind of like a sometimes I give kind of like a mood board type thing, like what kind of feeling I want, and I don't know how they get it every time.
Oh my
I
They
love
do.
gosh. Well,
That's so
I'll have to
cool.
pick your brain about that, and then
I can help you. I can help you if
Yeah.
and it's that's just me because I'm not as involved because like I have like a lot of shit going on.
Yeah.
So like I could be more involved, but I'm more of like a hey, this is what I want. Can you make it happen? I promise you, I'll sing good on it.
See, I'm the opposite. I'm like, I can write it, I'll sing okay on it, and then I need you to do everything else. Yeah.
You could do it. Will be amazing because you'll be there with your hand in the pot, just like cooking.
Yeah, that's helpful. Okay.
I'm a fraud.
You're not a fraud. That's what most people do. Okay. Did you see the drama with JoJo Siwa?
Oh, God. Dream guest on my podcast. Oh my God, JoJo Siwa.
See, she just bought a song, right? She bought a song and recorded it. That's what most people do. Is you just
People
buy
are
a song.
going crazy though, because they were like, "She stole the
Dude.
song." It's like people do that all the time. She just
The
bought
people
the fucking
hate
song.
JoJo Siwa.
It's
The world
true.
hates JoJo Siwa.
So
Yeah, we've
as
talked about that a couple
the
times.
the pop icon, Iron Mouse, Chapel Roan, Sabrina Carpenter,
Chaperone,
or
yes.
Olivia Rodrigo.
Chaperone.
You already?
Too easy.
Okay.
She's blowing up.
She
man.
really is. She really
It's so
is.
cool.
And I love it.
I love her like aesthetic.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Do you ever
I like
watch?
Sabrina Carpenter too.
I do too. I just signed up for pre-sale to buy her tickets. I will
What?
take you.
Amazing.
Hey, that's another thing, Mouse. I know it might be shit quality, but if you ever want to go to a concert I'm going to, I will take you on my phone.
Dude, I would die.
Yeah,
to
we'll
go
figure
to
it
a
out.
concert. I would die.
Yeah,
I
we
would
can go to
love
Sabrina Carpenter. If I get tickets.
It's fine, guys. You go ahead. You go.
Maya,
you guys can go.
You can fly
no,
here,
no,
dumbass.
it's fine. No, it's good.
We'll
you guys
take you
go
on
have
the
fun.
iPad too.
Okay.
Yeah. Cutie got 2 iPads. She's like going around like her kids.
Just holding
You
them
guys
out.
let me in? Yeah.
Just dual wielding iPads.
If
I want to know. Okay, so Streamer Awards was amazing, and you cried. Is that like? Do you have like a favorite thing you've done?
wait a
since you started
second,
streaming?
Mouse, will you move again? Do you have pardon me, do your boobs have gravity? I didn't notice until now.
Yes.
That's
They're
impressive.
dynamic.
Mine aren't.
All of mine have gravity.
Mine don't.
Wait,
Mine don't do that.
it's
Mine don't
okay. You
either.
can get a model.
I'm
We can make
jealous.
you a VTuber. I want to make you a VTuber.
I would
and
wanna
we'll
do
give
it.
you gravity.
Okay. I'm so into it. I don't know why.
You can do
I'm
whatever you want. That's
I'm
actually
sorry,
so fun.
milady.
True.
I didn't mean to look at your boobs. I was just
No,
looking
it's
this way and I
okay.
saw them and I couldn't help myself but comment.
Girl, one of the people that work, my friend, her name is Hime Hajime. Her tits are massive, like the biggest tits on a VTuber that you could ever imagine.
Okay.
And they're so big, and it's like they have their own orbit. And I'm just saying,
Oh my god.
you can be anything you want to be. You can look any way you want. If that's why it's like I love being a VTuber because it's like you could literally just be like, you know what, I just want to look like this, and then
Yeah, I do like that. That's what
That is
we were talking about her room earlier because you can just like redo your room, but it ends up
Yep.
costing like the same because you have to pay like the best artist in the world as it does to like redo my room, right? So it's like, so it's always such an investment, I'm sure,
everything's pretty expensive.
but it's so pretty.
It looks so good.
It's
Thank
so
you, thank
good.
you very
Sorry,
much.
Maya, what were you gonna ask? I cut you off. I got
I was
excited.
asking what your favorite thing is that you've done as a streamer or as a VTuber.
Oh man, I've done so much. I think I want to say my subathon because it was so much fun, and it was just like I cried a lot during my subathon because people were so nice, and
No.
it was like I have like severe insomnia, and it was like the best sleep I've ever gotten because I was sleeping on stream, and I felt like this is gonna sound really weird. It felt very safe and comforting knowing that people were watching me sleep.
That's so
No,
interesting.
that makes sense.
I would feel the opposite though.
I know. I feel like it's only because I'm a VTuber. That's the only reason why. I feel like if I
Right.
would have been normal on stream, I wouldn't have felt the same way.
Right.
You know?
Me on stream actually would be really uncomfortable sleeping, but sometimes I play city noises when I'm falling asleep and I pretend like I'm like hiding in an apartment.
Funny
and I'm
that you
falling
say
asleep
that.
so no
I
one
have a
sees me, but then there's
projector.
people walking around.
I
Makes
do
me
that
feel
too.
safe.
I have a projector in my
She
room.
gets it.
I have a projector in my room, and I project like rainy city, or I project like the rainforest or the beach,
Yeah.
and then I play the sounds, and then I go to sleep.
Yeah.
And I change like the lighting in my room to
Yeah.
reflect where I am.
That makes sense.
I go to bed.
I don't do that.
I try, because if not, I don't. Like I will literally sleep 2 hours if
Really?
if I don't force myself.
I could not do a subathon. I would lose my mind. I stream like 2 hours at a time.
Oh my
I'd
gosh.
freak out.
It's okay. I used to when I first started streaming, I only streamed like 1 hour, 1 to 2 hours. It was like I had to like build up to where I am now.
How much do you stream now? How long?
I think like maximum 16 hours.
Oh, girl. Oh my
almost
god.
every day.
Stop.
Maximum?
No, you don't.
I usually do like so yesterday I did like 9 hours, and then the day before I did like 8 hours, because I've kind of like not been feeling too good, but like I'll do like anywhere from like 8 to like 16 hours and almost every day. I try, but I force myself to take days off, because if not, I'll always be streaming, and I can't do that because I have a lot of things to do. I literally can't go outside, guys.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fair.
but that's incredible. Streaming can be so exhausting though, just in itself.
I think if I could go outside, I wouldn't stream as much.
Wow. That's
Maybe.
amazing.
But it is exhausting. It is exhausting. It's a different kind of exhausting when you're a VTuber though, because it's so hard to explain. Like, so like normally when you're like normal human, you know, you're streaming whatever. But when you're doing the VTubing thing, like sometimes you need to like emote a little
Yeah,
harder, to,
I
like
assume.
maybe translate on the model and like be like, you know,
But
and it's
Yeah.
exhausting.
I also wonder.
Exhausting.
It feels like you like, even though, because I know you're always going through like a lot, like health wise, like you know you've been sick and stuff like that. But whenever you go to your stream, it doesn't translate. You seem to be the happiest person in the whole wide world.
I'm just gonna say, people who have chronic illness know how to like mask their issues,
Yeah.
and it's just a lot of times when I first started streaming, I didn't tell anybody that I was sick. I was embarrassed and I was like nervous, so I didn't say anything until I had to say something. Because one day, like I think one of like my IV machines like started making noise and it started going off. People were like, "What the is that?
Yeah.
Is there a fire in your house? What's happening?" And I'm just like, I was like, well, guys, there was this one incident with Connor where I didn't have the noise gate on my mic at the time. Like my equipment still was like because I started streaming like with equipment anyway, and I didn't have noise gate, so he heard like my oxygen machine. Like I'm on oxygen right now,
Oh.
you can't really hear it
No.
because I have a noise gate. But at the time, like you could hear it, and he's like, "What the fuck is that? It sounds like a Geiger counter."
Wow.
And I was just like,
What an asshole.
I was so embarrassed.
Did you tell him when he
I
said
did.
that?
We were on stream too. It like somebody clipped it and they were like, "Connor is so mean to Iron." Like it
No.
yeah. Oh my god, Clippers went crazy with that. It was a feeding frenzy with that clip. It was crazy.
That's
And like
funny.
I was laughing, but it sounded like I was crying. So they were like,
No.
Connor makes Iron Mouse cry."
Oh man, that's tough.
It was so funny. It was so funny because
He deserves the hate.
he deserves all of it.
This is a drama
deserves all.
podcast.
Yeah. This is we hate Connor. Connor's staying with us in July for a while.
He's really excited.
Is
He's
he?
excited to go back to America. He's
The home
in
of the
America,
free.
boo, guys.
Yeah. Isn't that so
You know
funny?
how people say weeaboo?
Yeah.
Like, they're like, "Oh,
Ludwig
you're
is
such
a weeaboo.
He's in America, boo. He loves America so much.
That's good.
What is
Well,
he gonna do in July?
I don't know.
He's coming to
knows?
AX.
It's like, I don't know.
We have AX, which is kind of like We have a AX is like anime, like it's like the anime. I don't know, the biggest convention for weebs, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah, so he's going to that, and then he just wants to be there,
Yeah,
and he
he's just
loves
gonna be
being
here
with
for a
you
while.
guys.
Yeah, he's our
That's
roommate.
nice.
He comes and he stays, and we get to hang out and stuff, which is fun.
It's so funny. It's funny. He's just like, I love hanging out with. He's gonna kill me.
Who's your favorite streamer, Mouse?
My
Is it
favorite
Sea Dog?
streamer? I guess
Say
it's
no.
Xenong.
Oh,
Yes. Ew. Boo. Yuck.
And since I guess I'm contractually obligated to say that it's him, because if I mention anybody else that's a VTuber, people are gonna be like, drama. Iron Mouse doesn't like XYZ
Oh.
VTubers. She only likes blah blah blah.
What is with the drama? I know nothing about the VTuber community. I thought everything was chill over there.
It's chill, but there's also a lot of not chill stuff. It's
Mm.
it's a lot. It's a lot. Everything you do. But I guess it's like it's the same thing with like streamers. Like if you don't like, people like assume things, and like,
Yeah.
you know, it's the same
Streamers
shit.
definitely have drama.
It's drama all the time. It's so much drama. You know?
We bring drama on this podcast via. Lately, it's been pop culture drama.
Oh,
Lately,
there's
it's
a lot of that.
celebrities. Yeah,
There's a
Yeah.
lot of that going around.
or music, or actors and divorce,
Yeah.
or I
Oh,
don't even know.
I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, we try to stay out of the drama now, but I'm curious when it comes to VTubing, I've heard there's a lot of like, what do you think is the biggest like gatekeeping? Because I know there's a lot of gatekeeping. What do you think is like the number one thing that you see the most of?
The whole like corpo versus indie debate.
Oh, what is that?
What
Uh,
is that?
So you got corporate VTubers, which I'm one of them. I'm not an independent VTuber anymore.
She's a corpo.
I am a corpo. I am a part of, but it's crazy because like I'm a part of a corpo, but it's like it's not a corpo though. It's like it's an agency. You know,
Okay.
it handles more like a normal talent agency than a corpo, but it's corpo. You know what I mean?
No.
But then there's like
what's
there's
what's a
corporate
corpo then?
VTubers. So like you have corpos like Hololive and Nijisanji, which are companies with VTubers, but the difference is that they own their VTubers. Like the person doesn't own their character. You audition to be a part of their company, and they give you a persona to be. So you have
And
to
then
be
do you,
the
like,
character that they
Go into
tell
work
to
and
be.
you VTube out of like a cubicle 9 to 5.
No, you I mean, I guess it could be like that, but no, you VTube from your house, but like they give you everything, and they tell
Right.
you, well, this is your model. Here you go. This is who you're gonna be.
Interesting.
You know.
Okay.
But with us, with Vishojo, which is the corpo that I'm a part of, which functions more like an agency, we all own our IP. Like I own myself. Vishojo does not own me. If I were to leave Vishojo, I still am Ironmouse. But if my friend
Right.
were to leave their corpo, they wouldn't be them
have to start
anymore.
over.
Oh my
They would have to
gosh.
start over. Yeah.
And then
It's-
indie VTubers are just like independent.
Independent, they own themselves and they work for themselves, and
I see.
they could do basically whatever they want. But there's just like a lot of like I wouldn't say that it's like there's like it's crazy because like some people are like, oh well, indie VTubers are so much different than corporate VTubers, and a lot of people just prefer the corporate side of VTubing other than like independent
Interesting.
VTubing.
I would expect the opposite. That's so interesting.
It's weird because like on Twitch it's like the opposite kind of, but then you go on YouTube and it's different. It's like I feel like it's changing though, because at first it was very much that way, but I feel like slowly things are changing. People are becoming more accepting of different types. A lot of people still sometimes like when like a flesh tuber like automatically like like they go, oh, I'm gonna get a VTuber model. They're like, oh no, here we go
Yeah,
again.
I was gonna
Flesh
say there was so
streamer."
much drama because Pokimane got a VTuber model, right?
Oh my god!
Why was everyone mad?
Because people felt like she was jumping on a trend, but I'm just like,
Oh.
let her get a fucking like what the people got mad
Yeah.
at me that I was just like, welcome to the VTubing, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
you know, like I'm
I
just like,
can't-
dude, Shut up.
I guess it's kind of
I can't wrap my
okay.
head around why that's a problem.
I guess I can
not.
kind of see it how like Swifties will be like mad that like new Swifties like are fans of Taylor Swift or whatever, and they're like, you weren't here for the moment, and it's like, but I'm like Mouse in that, where I'm like, no, like your favorite song can be from Tortured Poets Department. That's fine. Come on in. Like, welcome to the club. But some people are like weird, like purists about it, that they're like, if you didn't like, how dare you? Because like, you know, what's his name? Flava Flav.
Yeah.
Flava Flav.
Yeah.
He is suddenly a Taylor Swift fan, and everyone was like, he's just doing it for clout. And I'm like,
wait, what?
I'm like, no, I think he loves trading friendship bracelets.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
This is so
He's
random.
a fucking.
Flava Flav's
Taylor
a
Swift
Swiftie.
fan?
Yeah.
Since when?
He like started making like TikToks about it, and he went to her concert, and he traded friendship bracelets.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Whoa, I wouldn't. I didn't even know this was happening. Hold on.
Yeah. Now you have to see it. And Spencer Pratt. Did you ever watch The Hills?
I did.
Oh my God. Okay. We've got to talk more of it. And I have to tell you guys a secret about Flava Flav, but we're going to hop on over to the Patreon now. So we will see you there. Mousy, while
We're
you're
gonna hop over to the Patreon for all of Flava Flav's secrets.
I have Flava Flav secrets. Mousy, before we go to the hidden cave of secrets, do you have anything to say to the general public? Anything you need to shout out? Not that like this podcast gets less
you're doing
views
us a
than
favor here.
you. Yeah, you.
What the?
You could post a YouTube video of you like doing a cartwheel, and it would get more views than our podcast. But is there anything you want to tell the Wine About It fans?
Oh, I'm just really happy to be here. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you for
That's so
I was so
nice.
excited when you asked me on. I was just like,
That's
"Yay,
crazy."
I'm so excited.
I know.
But anytime we get to talk, I'm excited because
Aw.
I think you're so cool,
Oh God.
and I think you're cool too, Maya.
Thanks.
She's okay.
Happy to be here.
No, I think you're cool, Maya. I swear.
All right, hopping over
Alright.
there. We're gonna get into some girl talk. We're gonna talk about some fun stuff and see you there. Secrets.
I remember when I got my first Twitch payout, and I had to explain to my mom how I made money and how I made so much money.
It's so
And-
confusing.
Yeah, because it was just like all of a sudden one day, you know, I don't have a job and I never make money, and then all of a sudden one day I come and I'm like, well, Mom, funny thing, I made money on the internet, and then the first thing she asked me was like, is this okay? Is this legal?
Oh
and I'm
my
like,
yeah.
gosh.
she's like, are we gonna get in trouble? And I'm like, no, it's fine. It's totally legal. I'm working. And she's like, what are you doing?
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.